Well, yeah, so Busby's doing a good job.
Busby is
Doing us proud.
far and away like had there were tons of things that I was excited for at Toy Fair this year. Some Nerf and some non-Nerf stuff, but I mean, above all, Busby just came in and destroyed everything. Like any toy that I was excited for 2017, Busby took number one, two, and three spots in my opinion of stuff that I'm pumped for. Because there's definitely some stuff that I am specifically very pumped for.
So I was super worried when the blog Blaster Hub put up that Busby only had like pamphlets to hand out.
Yeah.
I was like super worried. Like, oh no, what happened? Are they going the way of Boomco?
No, I wasn't worried about that. I saw that and I'm like, maybe whoever was delivering their, their sample models or whatever, maybe they died. I don't know. Maybe like their truck got abducted. Maybe the whatever.
Abducted?
Maybe abducted.
Sorry, guys.
I wasn't sure. Maybe some like Nerf employee was playing dirty, didn't like what was going down. But no, they popped up, got everything set up, and was killing it.
Yeah.
With everything that they displayed. Not only did they get me excited for some old stuff again, it's just so weird that they can show those pamphlets and just show pictures of like the Sidewinder, and I still get excited for that blaster because I love it so much.
Didn't you get rid of all your Sidewinder
Don't
stuff?
cut that out. I was making space. I had 7 Sidewinder drums. What am I going to do with all those? Nothing. I wasn't going to do anything. But I still love that gun. I love what it does. I'm a huge advocate for it as like a introductory HVZ weapon. If like they happen to be out of stock of magnums at the time, it's the only time you should buy it.
The only time you should buy it is if you can't find.
You show up at Target and they have literally nothing else.
A magnum somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'm pumped about this. We're like watching the video that's on Blaster Hub about it.
Yeah.
And there's the rep is holding the Wizard reshells.
I know.
And I feel like the Wizard was like totally flew under everybody's radar. I feel like when I talk about the Wizard in our Nerf group, you guys all just roll your eyes. And which one are you talking about again?
Yeah.
Wait, what is that? Because it just when they saw them in 2-packs at Walmart, they were like 2 4-shot.
It's weird that the
blasters. They were like $3.
Because it's weird that everyone puts the Baron on such a pedestal, but they just completely ignore the Wizard.
Yeah, and the Wizard is micro darts, so normal darts, and the plunger tube is the same width. It's a little bit shorter. Spring is just as powerful. Yeah, I'm liking the reshell. Yeah. I don't know if the handle's any bigger. Busby makes really poor decisions with handle
Baby
size.
handles, yeah, for whatever reason.
But it was a good blaster. You guys can look forward to some pretty slick Wizard mods from me in the next couple months. This one's at about 75 feet. So I'm standing in the middle of this now, and it's about 90 feet. This one's 100, but sort of the medium for this is about 90 feet. And then we'll stand the other way and see how far a solid shot goes. And single dart. Now hit the wall. Try one more time. Paces. But yeah, I'm pumped about reshells. They pulled them off the shelves, and I realized I only had 2, and then that was not enough. And I was worried that I wasn't going to get any more wizards, but Busby's bringing me back wizards. So before this guy gets into the new stuff, one thing that's conspicuously absent from this display are sentinels.
Yeah. I knew that was going to be a big ish with a lot of people. But, yeah, I mean, the Sentinel was, it has a cult following, as it stands now. Do you think there's a reason why? Because, I mean, I find it weird for them to keep stuff like the double shot.
Yeah, right. And like
stuff that uses the shells. And, they're gonna push even the Walking Dead blasters, stuff like Rick's revolver and Carl's revolver?
Carl's.
Rick's shotgun, which is just another double shot. Like, why? I don't understand why they're gonna push stuff like this. But remove the Sentinel from the shelves.
I don't know why they're not reshelling the Sentinel and making it a Walking Dead blaster.
Right?
Because that would sell super well.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe there's. I don't know what the deal is with the whole Walking Dead thing. We talked about that before, and I still don't really understand it.
Candy cane colors and just I don't know.
Yeah,
that's all they got going for them. They look like Christmas candies.
And I don't see them in stores very often.
Kmart. That's the only and barely see them in Kmart.
I haven't seen Abraham's.
I haven't seen it
in a store at all. The
anywhere.
only one is the one that I've ever seen is the one that they gave us.
Yeah.
Which. That one you can look forward to an update on the next couple months too. I've done some cool stuff to it. Works now.
Better.
Yeah. Anyway, but I'm missing the Sentinel. So there were boxes and a lot of talk of a green shelled Sentinel coming out.
Yeah.
And I didn't see that, and I don't see it on the shelves.
It wasn't on the shelves.
The display, and they had a bunch of other blasters that are just repaints, like the
doesn't make sense.
The double shot.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe the metal components of the Sentinel just made it too expensive to produce. Because as far as I know, that's the only Busby blaster that actually has a significant chunk of the body of the shell actually being metal, the lever. Because they're not pushing the rapid fire type blaster anymore either. Their original lever action gun blaster. But I don't know. It's weird when they're pushing stuff like the snipe still.
I'm sure they sell a lot of those. It's cheap and it's a sniper rifle and it comes apart and has a scope that comes off. I'm sure kids eat that up.
I guess the lever action aesthetic of the Sentinel isn't necessarily the most marketable blaster for kids. They'd much rather have a sniper rifle or some sort of space weapon than have a cowboy gun.
Well, it doesn't really even look that cowboy gunnish,
I don't know. It's just it's weird.
It's a good blaster, though.
It's an awesome blaster. That's the thing.
So I don't know the name of this blaster that he's holding right now.
That's the Tactical Phantom or something?
So yeah, the Tactical Storm. It's sort of a retaliator thing. It's I got a snipe style barrel on it. I like the
way stock.
Yeah, that stock's really short. I do like the way that it looks.
I think it looks awesome. I think it might even look a little bit cooler than the Reaper, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I definitely have I obviously have a fondness for the Reaper, but I think this looks just as cool. Probably be a little bit more marketable considering it has that tactical look to it. It's got tactical in the name.
It does have it in the name.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah. It's not, neon green and yellow. It doesn't have the 1990s Taco Bell print.
Man, I love that stuff.
I do too. That's the problem. I'm hoping they don't remove that from the new Predators once those come out, because that has it as well.
That's cool.
But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I imagine it's really similar internals.
Yeah, it's weird too that they're coming out with the N-Strike adapter, but that thing doesn't have any rails on it.
Right?
What the heck? Have you seen that?
I have seen that.
I think that is such a cool, nifty little thing. I would have never imagined that like BuzzFeed would have actually made something like that too. Said like, so this is, you can put your modulus accessories on our stuff
Directly.
right into the camera shamelessly.
That's right.
I think that's so cool.
They must feel like they're like in a legally strong position.
Yeah, seriously. I would have imagined, that would have been something that someone would have eventually 3D printed, if it doesn't exist already. But just the fact too that like they said to themselves, well, our stuff is cool too, so let's just flip it over, and you could put our stuff on your Nerf gun if you want. That's they're doing it right. Like they're actually using their brains.
Well, like how long has Busby had rails? Is this the first like large rollout of that? Because like the Snipe had a thing you could put on it, but it wasn't like a real rail, and
I guess it would just be because I know the Predator had had like a rail on it where you could put the scope on, but I think it was different than that at the Snipe, maybe. But yeah, I guess so. Even now, like, they're not really showing off that much accessories, so they know. I think they know what they're doing. Yeah. I mean, they're just gonna start putting rails on stuff, and hope people get the idea. So
the Zenith
is cool.
Yeah, I know there's some members of our club that are pretty into this idea. It's that six shot rotating turret with a pump. So like the Guardian crossbow, but not a crossbow. Yeah,
originally I was mistaken when I thought it was similar to the Night Tech with the Busby pump action pistolish blaster that came out a little while ago.
Last year, 2 years ago? Last year. I think it was the last year.
Yeah, it was the pistol that had the integrated flashlight mounted
and that one has the same system where the plunger tube rotates.
Yeah,
like
same
the Wizard,
as the Wizard.
And like
exactly.
the Baron.
Whereas this one, kind of rotates at the 12 o'clock position. And it's not out of, I guess, just given off the interviews I've seen, it's not like a coincidental thing. That they try to, market after they finish the blaster. Like it was a conscious decision when they made it, which I think is pretty cool. And that goes into this new line of darts that they're building. Was there a name for them?
You're just the accurate ones?
Yeah, AccuStrike. These new accurate darts that are pretty cool.
I think the thing about this, so Busby had like the Tech series that had rotating cylinders on them, and I remember a lot of them shot from the bottom one, and they had like the Tech 6, I think that's the one that has the spring that you can put into the retaliator,
right? And
it's okay. So that one, if I recall, like was pump action and fired out of the bottom cylinder all the time, but it had like the most pitiful plunger tube you could imagine.
Oh, I think all the Tech weapons did.
Yeah, I mean it was like. The plunger tube's like the size of a Sharpie.
Yeah.
It was really bad. So I hope this doesn't have that.
Okay.
I hope this has like a legit plunger tube. And seeing that it fires out of a different place, it fires from the top position.
It's a new set of internals.
It's a new set of internals. So that excites me about that.
Yeah, I'm ready.
This flip up sight, I don't care about that. Busby, stop putting flip up sights on stuff.
Hey, I mean, it's on the, what is it, the Racer Bird?
The
new AccuStrike sniper rifle.
Yeah, that's so then we talk about the Rail Blaster.
Yeah,
this thing's cool.
I think it's gonna be sweet, especially for indoor stuff. The way I like to play, just full minimalist, no mags, no nothing. It's interesting.
So this thing has a tube magazine that sits on top of it, and is like shaped sort of like a pistol grip shotgun kind of thing. And when you prime it back, there's a long conveyor belt that runs along the entire length of that tube magazine, and that's what feeds darts forward. There's no spring or anything in it. Right. It pulls darts from the back to the front, which is, I've never seen that before.
It's interesting.
I think that's really neat engineering, and I'm always interested in that kind of stuff. I don't know what the rest of it looks like, because the plunger and plunger tube have to be inside the area where the pump goes, which is a neat way to make that super compact.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do. I mean, Busby's always been a kind of I don't. It's not innovative by any means, but using like vinyl tubing of sorts, especially with I don't remember if it was definitely wasn't the double shotgun, but there were like blasters they've done in the past where they would route vinyl tubing through the shell to get up to the I guess the shell ports or the blaster ports
to deliver it to feed air.
Yeah, and it was kind of weird. And like when I saw that originally, I'm looking at this blast. I'm like, how are they going to manage the internal real estate to, fit the dart tube, the conveyor belt, the pump mech, the plunger tube. So this will be weird. Kind of interesting to see once it's cracked open.
So like one thing that I noticed, I mean, I'm really excited for this to come out, to A, play with it, and to B, take it apart, because it's a system I'm not familiar with, and I just want to see what the inside looks like, and see if I can do anything different to it, or just take it apart, see how it works, put it back together. But one thing, so in a tube-fed magazine, like on a firearm, the magazine is usually on the bottom.
Right, like a shotgun.
Yeah, so this one, the magazine is on the top, and I can imagine they did that for gravity reasons.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, so that the darts aren't riding on, so that it's not like a tight squeeze. So I wonder if you're like running around and jockeying this thing back and forth, if it's going to have feeding trouble.
Like if you get double feed by accident, or
just
getting
or
something to feed into.
It'll slip or whatever. And I don't know if the conveyor belt has little tabs like the Nerf conveyor belts
That's
do.
what I was thinking.
If you could like skip those, or I don't know. I hope that that's not the case, but I do wonder.
Yeah, we'll see.
Another thing that I'm like super excited about is to find out if this can hold short darts.
Oh yeah. I wonder if it'll have to, if you'll have to actually modify the conveyor belt a little bit, especially if it does wind up having the tabs similar to that on like the Hyperfire or something.
Yeah, and so, I mean, if it can feed two short darts at once, that'd be
cool.
Awesome. It all depends on what the shuttle.
Yeah.
My nomenclature for the moving parts of a thing I've never seen before. I'm going to call it the shuttle, or dart ramp, or whatever it is that puts that into firing position. I don't know how that works, if it could accept short darts or not. But that'd be super cool if you could have it 12 shots, or even 6 shots, but doubled up.
Shotgun. Yeah,
that'd be super awesome. It'd probably work great with min guns.
Yeah,
indoors.
Sure. Good.
Yeah, everything works great with min guns. 5 min guns. Yes, that's the rail blaster. And then, did we talk about the Blizzard?
No.
Okay.
I was originally, I'm still kind of hyped up for the Blizzard, mostly because it, just for the same reasons I'm excited for the Sidewinder. Originally, when I saw this, it was off of the Busby pamphlet, and I went and told all my friends that this thing is going to be the next Magnum, 40 shots, double barrel. It was a Magnum that was similar to, it was a shotgun Magnum.
Colossal Blitz shotgun Magnum.
Exactly. And that was what I was pumped for, and then you sent me a text message or something saying, like, look, idiot, there's no trigger.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute. Upon closer inspection, there's no trigger on that blaster at all.
It's a Sidewinder.
Yep. I still think it's cool. I think it doesn't... it's not a competitive blaster by any means. I think it's cool for like an indoor event where you're playing CQB and you can just kind of run, as soon as the round starts, you immediately start slam firing and running. But... Yeah. I don't know. I love recommending the Sidewinder, as an initial HVZ weapon, just because you're working off that one drum. It's feeding on the driver's side of the blaster, similar to like a Raider or a Rampage. It's easy to top off. Everything's right in front of your workspace. This, you're working off the two drums. I don't know.
I mean, I agree with all of that, but just it being hand operated and. Yeah, so like the power of your shots is dependent completely upon the power that you put into.
Yeah, it's weird too when they have that blaster right next to the Sidewinder on like the display table, and I'm like, how do you sell one over the other? Like that's my question. Like
just cost probably.
Yeah.
Just make this one more expensive.
Probably.
Yeah, and that's what everybody else does.